Whoo, man, we back. We back. Another one.
Another
And
one.
it's been some bullshit, y'all. It's been some stuff going on, man, since the last episode, man. It's been a lot of drama. It's been a lot of drama. But I tell you something else that has happened in between then and now. And I can talk to y'all about this because we married. You know what I'm saying? We know rings unite. I got some cutty. I got me some cutty there.
All right
Oh
now.
man, yeah. So shout out to my baby man. Shout out to my baby man. Nah, I just felt we was watching ATL and I seen that scene. That scene, you know what I'm saying? It was like, I got some cutty last night. You ain't get no cutty last night. Let me stop.
All the one
What's
get
up,
cutty in this
y'all?
house is me.
Right. What is up, everybody, man? Welcome. You are back. You came back with us here for yet another exciting episode of Love on Shuffle. That's right. I'm your host. I am Rome Jones, and I am one half of the world famous IAS. It's an experience, and that's my DJ Biggs DC right there. And you know we're not alone. You know we are not alone. We got our favorite big cuz with us as well. Sorry.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yes, man. Good morning, y'all. And I don't know about y'all, man, but we did want to preface today's episode that we will be diving deep into of an in-depth discussion around therapy, right? And what therapy looks like in our relationships and so forth. But before we jump into that, we got to talk about this Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, y'all. Yeah, like, bruh, it's so for everyone on here, we're not gonna we're not gonna we're not going to talk y'all to death about what has happened. Okay. You can go anywhere online, okay, and find out what has happened and what has taken place. But we're a relationship podcast. So, what we want to do, we want to look at this situation from the lens of the spouse or the partner of the ladies involved here. Okay. And I want to take a deep dive around this topic of the mean girl, right? Or just being mean, or your spouse just being too mean, and how to handle that per se. And the way I want to do that this morning, y'all, I want to play a little game here. And we're gonna play what I like to call love it, hate it, debate it. That's right. It's very simple, very self-explanatory, folks. I'm gonna throw a statement down here. I'm gonna kick it to one of you all. You're gonna tell me whether or not you love, you hate that statement, but you might be in the middle, so you might want to debate it. So we'll throw it out here to the rest of the group here to debate it as well. But we got a couple of these, and also shout out to everybody in the chat here showing us love so far. And folks, I got the first one here. I got the first one here coming to you, and it's coming to my girl Charlie Ray here. And when we're thinking about the concept of meanness, right? Your spouse being too mean. This statement, Charlie, posting mean or embarrassing things about others on social media. Do you love it, hate it, or debate it?
Hate it. Two thumbs down. Hate
Ah,
it.
why? Why is that?
That's to me it's like airing dirty laundry. I don't think that it's appropriate, and it's very, very disrespectful to post mean or embarrassing things about other people on social media. I just that's just a low that I cannot get with. And you don't know what the impact you posting that said thing about that individual is going to do, like what type of damage it's going to do. People have been bullied to the point of unaliving themselves. So like, nah, that's a hate it
All right.
emphatically.
Hey, and you know what? And I appreciate you, and I agree with you, right? But on a caveat here, and I'm kicking this over to you, Biggs, as a caveat. Let's just say hypothetically, the other, right? The person that is being embarrassed here. What if they started it with your spouse? Oh,
Oh no, not
oh,
again.
yeah, dang, bro. The mic got him again, y'all. Oh man, just a true, a true, a and true love on shuffle fashion, man. it wouldn't be a Love on Shuffle episode if our boy didn't have a little technical difficulty. It's okay. It's okay. Mic check, 1 2 1
Hold
2.
on,
But
hold on.
oh, there
Oh,
you
we
go. There you go.
no.
No,
It
no,
sounded like
it's
you were,
okay.
but
It sounded like you were. I'm gonna let you get yourself together, but I'm gonna kick it
I'm
over
back.
to
I'm
you.
back. I'm back. I'm back.
oh,
I'll let your boy.
Hey!
Yeah, man. So this is live.
Live,
So
baby.
I apologize, everybody, but I tend to go high, man. I don't take the low route, man. When people do ignorant or foolish stuff, even when it's involving like, I try my best to go high, but if it gets to that point where it's like, if they started it, I don't know, man. Sometimes I might have to go low too. Might have to go to hell too. You know what I mean? Like it's like, especially when you're a kid. Now that I got I got a child now. So if we going low, we going to hell. Then that's where we going.
That's it.
That's just
say
where we
to
going,
the flow,
to
to
the
the
flow.
flow.
That's just, now that I got a kid. You know what I mean? That's where we going. If you taking it there, we
Okay.
just gotta take it there. You know what I mean?
Okay. Mm.
Ah,
All
I
right.
mean, can I ask this real quick though?
Go
With
for it.
that, do you think that you're doing like what's the motivation behind it? Is it to
It
like,
ain't no.
hey, I'm gonna finish this like that Mortal Kombat final level, final boss you gotta fight. I'm ending this now, so I'm gonna say whatever I have to say, or like, do you think about the impact that that's gonna have after you?
Charlie, when you in that mode, you all you see is red.
I
You
I
just
get it.
react it. So it's just like, it is what it is, and we'll figure it out afterwards. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like that's just what it is. Like,
I'm
if
with
you,
you, King.
and
I'm
I'm the
with you.
most I'm the most calm, relaxed. I don't seek confrontation. I don't never
Mhm.
want nothing like that. So I always try to, my wife be getting on me for like, letting things all the time slide. You know what I mean? So if you get me there, we going. That's where we going. And then I'm gonna wake up tomorrow or whenever and be like, damn, I did that. That's crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm with you, dog. I'm with you. But I feel like when you see that red,
yeah,
just like this background here, it's a wrap, man. It's a
right.
wrap.
Yeah.
And I'm a
He ain't give me the caveat.
you know what I mean?
So you
But
kids.
naturally, but
Right.
naturally though, y'all, I'm just a petty person. So that just, so especially if you started with me.
Right.
Ooh, if you started with me, I gotta get my lick back
Right.
in some form of capacity. But folks, shout out to everybody that's just joining us here, man. We appreciate all the love here in the chat so far. We gotta shout out everybody in here, man. We got India Jones, we got Niera Rayleigh, as well as Esther Park, and we got some other folks in here as well. Throw your name down here in the chat so we can show you some love down here, folks. And you are just in time because we're playing a little game called Love It, Hate It, Debate It. All right, we're throwing statements out there about the mean things that your spouse can do, and then you kind of got to step in and kind of stop it sometimes. And another topic here, and I'm actually going to kick this back your way, Biggs, this time around. And for this one, love it, hate it, debate it, sir.
Okay.
Leaving rude comments or jokes about people that online. Now, this is different from the last one, okay? This is different. This is like your people's, your
Mm.
followers, and
Oh, my boy, they do this to me all the time. They'll lose. I mean, it's just, I don't have no issue with that because it's like, if it's just jokes, we just joning on each other, like, clowning each other. I don't have no problem with that. I know one of the homies, I'll post me and my wife or something. He'll be like, Sherman, Sherman, Sherman. You know what I mean? Like he'll like, and I'll do the same, and I'll do the same thing. So hey man, I love my boys to death, man. I wouldn't feel right. I feel like that my personality. I like the jokes, man. I like to go back and forth with people, so it's like that don't bother me at all. But I can see if it's somebody I don't really know. Um, that kind of like, all right, you took the time to comment on my page. That's what's up. You know what I mean? I don't get upset anymore about stuff like that. That's because I'm so secure with myself now. I feel like, you know what I mean? So
and they bringing you traction. They bringing you
exactly, you know what I
traction.
mean.
You know what
So
I'm
it's
saying?
like
Yeah.
shout for the love. You know what I mean? That's all. It's all love. You can leave any joke comment on the page, especially on this page. Love and shuffle. Leave a comment. You heard?
Hey, I feel you. I feel you. Well, I want to take this even on a deeper level here. And shout out to everybody just joining in here. We're playing Love It, Hate It, Debate It. And this one's coming to you, Charlie. I got a different one here for you. Now, sharing someone else's private info or photos without their permission. Do you love
Mm.
it, hate it, or debate it?
Hate it. I would have to hate it. And I think it comes back to the type of interaction or relationship that you have with that individual. Because I know some people, I mean, nobody wants anybody to post like an embarrassing photo of them, online without their permission. But yeah, some people, they just be like, I mean, it's social media, like I don't care. But private photos,
Mhm.
private info, nah, we gotta draw a line somewhere. We
Mhm.
gotta draw a line somewhere.
Now, how
So
would you check? I don't even want to. I hate that I got to use that term, but how
No,
would
that's
you
the right
check
term. That's
wifey?
the right term.
Yeah, how would you check her in that moment if she did something like that?
you gotta break it down, take it down, take it
Mhm.
down. We generally we are not those types of people. But I get, if the person started with you or you're trying to get your lit back, piggybacking off the previous statement, but we're not those type of people. Take it down. We're not gonna out them like that. We're not gonna out them like
Mhm.
that.
All right, all
Because
right. Let's
people will pull up. People will pull
Mhm.
up. It's a
they put.
crazy world we live in right
Yes,
now.
they will.
Yeah,
Crazy
And,
world.
yeah,
and they got locations out there now.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Do.
make sure y'all
yeah.
check y'all settings, man. Make sure y'all check
Turn the
y'all settings,
locations
man.
off.
All right. And don't post it while you're there. Okay. This is,
Yeah.
just a tip, man. Just a tip. All right, let's keep this thing going, man. Hate it, love it, debate it, love it, hate it, debate it, however we want to say it. I'm kicking this one over to you, Biggs. Intentionally excluding people from
Ah,
plans or events. Okay.
damn.
Do you love
Ah,
it, hate it, debate it?
can we debate this? Can we?
Go for it. All right, all right. So if we're putting it, all right. Well, first of all, what's your thoughts around this, Biggs, and then we'll kick it over to Charlie, and I'll get my 2 cents.
So I feel like everybody, you have certain people for certain stuff, right? Well, everybody doesn't like the same things. You know what I mean? Like, sir, I can't call somebody that I know doesn't like going out to the club or going out into being in the mix,
Yeah,
right?
you know what I mean.
To party, right? I can't call that dude, but I may be able to call him and be like, yo, let's watch a game. Let's do something else. Let's do something calm. Let's go play golf. Like, because they're not in that, they just don't want to, that's not cool to them anymore. You know what I mean? And
Hmm.
that's perfectly okay. So when I say I'm intentionally not thinking of that individual when I want to hit the streets and listen to a vibe. And we don't even got to be doing nothing crazy. We just could be catching a vibe, just grabbing a drink,
Hmm.
especially if somebody I know they don't really drink anymore. They just turn a new leaf. That's
You don't
not
want to
their.
expose them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't want to. And again, you have to be respectful of people's um their change, like their growth. You know what I mean? You got to be respectful of someone's growth. So I say that to say, like, I do intentionally do that. I take a look and be like, but then I may sometimes feel I want to make sure, like, I am inclusive, right? I do kind of be like, yo, you want to go on this trip? I know you're gonna tell me no, but yo, I'll just pick up the phone. Hey, hey, the fellas, we gonna go to we gonna go here. You try to pull up? I already know he gonna say no. I already know that person gonna say no. But it's just the fact that you extended the invite
Yeah.
is what,
So
you know what I mean?
diplomatic.
Yeah, so
Right.
I try
So
to
diplomatic.
I try to go both ways, but then it's sometimes I'm like, I totally forgot, my boy. You know what I mean?
Hey, but I got to cut this little diplomatic response here, okay?
I-
Because I'm gonna put some sauce on this. All right. y- let's say this is your wife. Okay,
okay,
this is
okay.
you're coming from the spouse's perspective here. You
Oh
see
yeah,
your wife,
yeah.
and
Well,
she is intentionally excluding people from certain plans and events because let's just say she's not feeling that person.
yeah.
And it's like they probably gonna want to go, but you see that she's trying to.
I'm a, I'm a, I'm a,
Sam,
I'm a ride with her, man. Every time, every time.
10 toes
Yes,
down. 10 toes down.
it is what it is.
Everybody does not get an invite
Right.
to the club. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
the moral of the
Nah.
story. That's the moral of the
Yeah.
story, right? You stay 10 toes with your lady.
Yeah. And
Good
another
answer.
and another thing too is though, like people see you on like social media, right? Or you have your friends on social media, right? But they only reach out to you or only connect with you via social media, but they got your number. So it's like, why? That's a whole nother subject, but I think it's kind of
That's a great topic,
but
actually.
yeah,
That would be a really good
that
topic.
kind of those type of people right there kind of really upset me because it's like, yo, you could really just, yo, we could connect directly. You could pick up the phone and call me. So it's like when I look at that, it's like to include them in like certain, you know, birthdays and stuff. It's like, yo, I don't know, bro, because you being a little weird sometimes. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know. Oh,
Exclude them
exactly. So
intentionally.
exactly.
That part.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got time for maybe one more here, folks, and I'm gonna throw this out to all three of us here. Love it, hate it, debate it. 30 seconds apiece here. We'll start off with you, Charlie. Pressuring or intimidating others to go along with their opinions. All right, remember, you're coming from a spouse's perspective here. Hate it, love it, debate it.
Wait, as in my spouse is pressuring or intimidating others, or
Yes.
oh yeah, nah, we don't do that because we not begging anybody to do anything. I think
That part.
it's one of those things where you have to know what your boundaries are. And so, look, this is what is going on. This is what is happening. Would you like to be a part of it? And if they like, well, all right, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not convincing you to do anything because nobody can convince, pressure, or intimidate us to do anything that we do not want to do or go along with their plans or opinions. And it happens more often than not. So, yeah, hate it.
Yeah, I hate it too. Like we try to move on you know, our time. You know what I mean? What makes sense for us too. So, like Charlie said, it's like there's no pressure to anybody. You know what I mean? I feel like we try to make sure that we align ourselves with, you know, it's something we really want to do at that time. So, or we feel, you know, is a good cause. So,
Yeah.
no pressure.
And I'm gonna piggyback on both of y'all, and I hate it as well because it's illegal.
Mm.
It's illegal. If me and my wife we don't do anything illegal.
Right. Exactly.
Man, but we appreciate y'all, man, tuning in with us here once again. For all those in the chat, all the viewers, all the listeners, this was Love It, Hate It, Debate It. We'll bring it back. I think that this was a good way to kind of get us kicked off here, folks, around this particular topic, and we just want to send off love and healing energy, all right, to Nicki and Cardi during this time, because I think that they both need it, and that comes from us here, your friends, yes, over here. Our love on shuffle, man.
Charlie get one of those in every day, every
time, man. And look, it's doper every time. It gets doper every
right,
single time,
every
man.
episode.
Every single episode, man. Well, let's go ahead. Let's keep this thing going, man. And speaking of Charlie, we gonna kick it over to our girl, our favorite big cuz, Charlie.
Yes. What's up, good people? It's your big cuz Charlie Ray with our favorite segment of the show, which is Ask Big Cuz. So this time I want to take it a little bit different, because as we all know, with social media, we see Cardi B and Nicki going at it, and I want to tap a little bit into Young Thug because I do think all of these situations have some mental health signs in there. All right. So, as you all know, it's been a lot of things circulating online as far as Young Thug. And he made some comments about him, not agreeing with his girl, Mariah the Scientist, going to therapy. Like he feels like that's a no. You should be coming to me. If I can't lead you or what have you, then you don't need to be going to nobody else. So I wanna throw this out there to everyone. Does going to therapy make you less than a man or a woman?
Mm,
Mm.
Does
mm,
therapy make you less than a man or a woman?
mm.
We gonna. I want to kick this over to Rome because I feel like we ain't really heard from you a whole lot on the topic.
Right.
So I want to get your thoughts.
All right. No, it doesn't make you less of a man. And or a woman. And this comes from somebody who has been through years of individual therapy on my own, as well as multiple years of therapy with my wife. All right, where we've been through therapy twice. You know what I'm saying? As couples, as a couple,
Mhm.
right? And every time, I think I was the one that initiated it. I think I was well no. Excuse me. No, I think it was a mix. I think it was a mix of the two of us. And I have no problem. I've always been an advocate for therapy. I will say that it is trial and error. For anybody who's thinking about it or anybody who's ever thought about getting into therapy, one thing you do got to keep in your mind is that you might have to go through some trial and error with the therapist that you're looking for, because I had to go through a couple individually before I found somebody that I was fully comfortable with. And you got to kind of be comfortable with sharing your stuff kind of with multiple people as you're going through that process, because you're really trying to define and find that person that you can confide in on an unbiased level. So definitely, I don't think that you're less of anybody. If anything, you're uh,
Mm.
more of that person, or a man or a woman doing that.
All right, good stuff, good stuff. Biggs, what about you?
Yeah, so I would say I agree with Rome. Like you need that objective thought process, right, from a outside individual. And therapy is something very new to me. I was once a young thug with that mindset, right? When I say that, like, with that mindset, like, why do I need somebody else to kind of talk to my partner? You know what I mean? I had that mindset. I thought that, you know what I mean? But over time, I realized, I was like, I'm not doing anything but hurting myself or hurting her by not allowing her to have that objective voice, a reason that is completely separate from us. And I have more, like, I had more um I was more, I thought about it more, and I sat with it, and it kind of made me think, like, all right, this is definitely something that she needs, you know what I mean, for herself. So it's not that I was being selfish. I was being selfish. You know what I mean? In that thought process, that's a selfish thought process. You know what I mean? To me, it's like, let that person go, you know, handle their process how they need to take care of it. You know what I mean? So objectively, to answer your question, you're not, you're more than a man or a woman when you go through and take those next steps to get in therapy and get actually help from someone outside of your inner close circle. So anybody that's listening, make sure you do tap in with somebody, if you can. I highly recommend it, and it's doing wonders for me and my wife. I feel like I'm turning, I'm learning and growing. So I'm actually going through this process now. So thank you.
Okay.
Hey,
All right,
appreciate
now
your transparency.
talk your truth,
Yes, sir.
young man.
Hmm.
Speak your truth. I
Yes,
love
King.
it. I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. I will say this, as far as therapy is concerned, 'cause as someone who is an advocate for therapy, who has been to therapy myself, it's one of those things where it's beneficial because it gives you somewhat of an outlet for you to talk through things and figure
Hmm.
out how to process and maneuver through certain things. I will say this, and I'm just about to throw this out there, and I know we live. Listen, y'all, stop putting y'all stuff on social media. Okay. Like I'm,
Period.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I get people utilize social media for various things, but that's not therapy. That
Hmm.
is not therapy. I don't care who you talk to. It is not therapy. Go sit down and talk to an actual licensed therapist. And I think that's a lot of the problem these days. We
Yep.
bring all our stuff and push it out on social media and then get mad when people start making comments and all this other kind of stuff. So I'm
Very
a
true.
advocate for therapy. I
Yeah.
don't think it makes you less than a man or a woman. Go get the help that you deserve and that you need and
Hmm.
heal.
Yes.
That part.
So
Get them.
but yeah, but we appreciate y'all. Listen, y'all give us your thoughts and comments. You can hit us up on all of our social media platforms at Love on Shuffle. If you don't want to do it there, you can also email us at love.on.shuffle.podcast@gmail.com. Make sure you throw that hashtag in there. Ask because and we'll shout you out and show you some love on the show. So appreciate y'all.
Hey, appreciate you,
Mm,
big cuz.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna keep this thing going, folks. And you know, we cannot end this episode without kicking it over to our resident DJ, our boy, Biggs DC, with another Saturday morning mix, sir.
What's up? What's up? All right, so we on this topic of therapy, right? So we want to make sure we get some healing vibes, some things that kind of
Okay.
make you think a little bit. So,
Okay.
title of the mix is "Time for Some Therapy." So
Ooh.
um, we're gonna get right into it, man. We're gonna dive right into it. Rome, I'm gonna go ahead and kick it off with you. What you got for me, man?
Um, 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 dang. It's crazy because I forgot what the songs was, and I said I'm pulling up in the chat. I'm
It's all
pulling up in the
it's
chat.
all good. I got you, man.
Oh,
Don't worry about it, man. So, the first song we went, I think you went with "Slap" by Ludacris.
slap. That's right.
Yeah,
Slap by Ludacris.
yeah, you went with "Slap" with Ludacris.
Slap
So,
a nigga today. Feel like slap a nigga today.
if
Right
y'all
there.
make sure y'all tap in with that one. That's a good record by Ludacris. All right, Charlie, what you got for
Y'all know
me?
your girl always got to come around with some 90s R&B. So we taking it back. We going Mary J. Blige, My Life. Let me tell you
Okay,
something.
My life,
If you
my life,
sit,
my life, my life.
just sit and listen to it. Don't just let it ride. And if you're a person that like to partake in libations or a little, herb
mm,
essence from the earth, I'm telling you, that song slaps every single time. And
mhm.
she's talking about some real stuff on there. Some real stuff.
Okay.
Real.
I'm gonna go with my song here that I chose. I chose "Emotions" H Town. So I was in. If you in your emotions and your feelings,
Mm.
that's a good '90s. Look them up. H Town. Tap in.
Okay.
We gonna keep it moving though. Rome, what you got for me? You
All right.
next.
So I'm gonna go with Dochi.
Mm,
Denial is a river.
I
That
love
song. I
Dochi.
mean, it's literally the song is her in a therapy session. Like, you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So, and
Facts.
it's just dope.
Yeah. Yo, that I don't even want to talk about the lyrics, but she went crazy. Like
She went crazy, bro.
she went
Like,
crazy. All right, Charlie, what you got for me? You up next.
We going Cleo Soul, Know That You Are
mm,
Loved.
Okay.
Listen, I don't know. It's that song just feels like a big, big warm hug.
Mm-hmm.
ooh,
It
I
just,
love
yeah, Cleo, she was in a
mm,
bag on that one.
she
She was in a
was.
bag on that one.
All right. So I went with John B. Are you still down for my second choice? Want to make sure y'all still down, checking in, tapping in. So all right, third choice, Ron. What you got for me?
well, I don't have it in front of me, so you can have
I
tell
got,
the
I got,
folks.
I got, I got you. I got the word. Rome, you went with Logic 1-800-273-8255.
That's right. That's
-8255.
right. I know
So
I lose in my mind. No, for real though. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to that song. Real quick, and I'm so sorry I don't have everything in front of me. But as far as that song, shout out to Logic, and shout out to anybody that's going through anything. That number is the National Crisis Helpline.
yes,
If you need that, there you go.
please use it. Tap in. All right, and then ask because what you got for me?
Yeah, and I think this is a momentous moment because I'm circling back and I'm gonna throw a little Dochi in there too. So
Mm.
Jerome, I see where
There
you
you
was
go.
going with that, but I'm gonna go Dochi Persuasive. That it's a confidence booster, and I know it's talking more so about like the effects of the herbal essence of the earth.
Mhm.
But I think that's one of those ones that you really in your bag. You like, I'm the sugar honey iced tea. So
Look,
that's
that's
what we're
that's
rolling with.
that's the dance I want to do every time I hear that
Right.
song. All right, my bad.
That's
So
okay. Stick to your day job. Stick to your
right,
day job.
exactly. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this out. I went with Headler Headley in my mind. That's some deep emotional,
Ooh,
thought
okay.
provoking. Tap in Headler Headley. So that's the mix. I hope y'all really enjoy it. We're gonna definitely make sure we get it up there for y'all. And it's called Time for Some Therapy. We are on Tidal, so the link will be in the description. And please check us out. Please check out some of the mixes. We spend a lot of time. We definitely want to make sure that we include you guys. If you have any feedback for any of the mixes or any songs that you like to hear, please let us know. Shoot us an email and keep rocking with us. Thank you. Let's
Yes,
go.
yes. Thank you, Biggs DC, as always, for yet another amazing mix. Look at the hearts, man. I just love it, man. And we love you. We love you for joining us here for yet another fantastic episode of Love on Shuffle. Remember, you can find us on all social media platforms, Love on Shuffle. And we'll see you all on the next go around, which will be another Saturday from now. Okay. Remember, we're on every Saturday, every other, excuse me, let me get it out. Every other Saturday morning at
Mhm.
10 a.m. right here on YouTube, folks. So for myself, Rome Jones, Charlie Ray, Biggs DC, this has been Love on Shuffle, man.
Go
See y'all next
heal.
time. That part.
And like and subscribe while you're doing it too, please.
What he said.